The sports world and the UNC-Chapel Hill community are rallying behind Eric Montross. Many of you know him as a national champion for the Tar Heels in basketball. He's now a radio analyst for the team. We recently learned he's battling cancer. Joining us now live, only on WRAL, is play-by-play announcer Wes Durham, son of the late Woody Durham, who covered Eric and worked side by side with him. Good evening, Wes. Thanks so much for joining us. You tweeted news about this news over the weekend. One of the first people to really reach out talking about Eric and how much he means to your family.
Oh my, Deborah, it's remarkable, and of course, certainly, our entire family is supporting he and Laura and their two children, Andrew and Sarah, in this battle, and I think a lot of people are. In fact, I ran into some folks after I posted that on social media who are not Carolina fans, but are people that are ACC basketball fans. Mm-hmm. And Eric's the kind of guy who was a fierce competitor, obviously won the title 30 years ago, but it is a guy who also now has bonded with a lot of fan bases, not just Carolina fans who obviously love him, but those especially in the Triangle, Duke and NC State, and certainly Wake Forest in the state of North Carolina, all respect and admire Eric Montross for sure.
You know, you see him working with the kids there too in that video. In the statement from Montross and his family, it talks about appreciating the support, and they realize support is a necessary part of beating cancer. So we're looking at the family statement here. How much do you think that support will help Eric in this battle?
Oh, I can tell you that that support means everything, and the good vibes and the good wishes that have happened just since this news broke late last week has already been felt, and I think that's a critical piece of anybody's care and treatment. Mm-hmm. And I think the other great news is, and folks in the Atlanta area who I'm familiar with have said that because he's getting treated at UNC, they feel like his prognosis is very good and he's getting the best possible care. And I think mm-hmm. that's a huge part of this too. It's not only the mental thing, it's the actual treatment itself. And certainly folks in that area are blessed to have the facility at UNC Hospital there as they do.
Yeah, the Lineberger Center is just internationally known really for its care. Your father, Woody, also a very public figure, the voice of the Tar Heels for 40 years, was diagnosed with aphasia. What advice do you have for the Montross family as they try to have some privacy in this fight?
Well, it's interesting because, and you know my mom very well, mm-hmm. The support that Eric has received is very similar to the support my dad received. And when my dad stepped away from public speaking because of aphasia, a lot of people reached out. And that support means more than people realize. So any connection that Eric would have had to Carolina fans or to ACC basketball, all that means something. Mm-hmm. And I countless times we remembered what it meant to my dad to have people stop him and speak to him, even though he was limited in his conversation, he mm-hmm. could still engage them. And I think it would mean a ton to Eric as well. And I know he feels those wishes in this fight as we all continue to support he and his family as they begin this journey for sure.
We all do. Wes, please say hi to your mom for me. Thanks so much for your time tonight. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Deborah. Be well. Thank you.
You too.